Hello everybody, my name is Tefan and welcome back to Dredge. And in fact, welcome back to me, I guess. It has been a minute since I've posted anything and I do apologize for that. I've been a little busy with some other stuff that I've had to get done, and I'm also looking into starting work on some other personal projects that I've been looking to get started and try my hand at. So I have been trying to start doing stuff with that as well, and so I've been a little preoccupied and haven't gotten anything done. And as well as I mentioned in my last post, one of my videos that I recorded had audio get borked, and that caused a whole kerfuffle, and that really threw me off a little bit. So I do apologize, but I am back. But with that said, because I have other stuff going on right now, and because there's projects that I want to start working on, I am going to probably move back to doing only one video a day, as opposed to the two that I have been doing. Because having the 2 videos a day is just a very significant time commitment that, with other things I've got going on and all these projects I want to do, I will not have enough time to, sleep if I want to get everything done, and obviously that's important. So, I will probably be moving back to more 1 video a day of just whatever I feel like, and I'm excited soon, because one of the things that is coming up is Elden Ring Night Rain. That comes out tomorrow, as I am recording this, and I suppose this will be posted same day, so it will be tomorrow for you as well. If you're watching this the day it's posted anyway. And Elden Ring Night Rain is coming out, which I am super excited for, and I will be definitely posting on that. That will be something I may even post just all the way through. Day after day will be Night Rain videos, because I am so unbelievably excited for that game. I've been looking forward to it ever since it was announced, I forget what it was announced at the Game Awards, I think, or something like that. Ever since it was announced, I've been super excited for it, so I'm excited for that. Anyway, who are you? You approach a hooded figure, swathed in dark blue robes. Their face is barely visible. Fisherman, please, help. You can barely hear their rasping whisper above the wind and waves. Fulfill the hunger. The hooded figure unfurls an old paper scroll. They point to a shape shown at the top. It appears to be a blue mackerel. Okay. I don't have one of those. But I could get you one, probably. Don't know if I want to, though. You're kind of creepy, dude. But you're like that other red guy I found, right? There was like a red hooded guy when I was coming back from the volcanic area. So obviously there's some connection between them, most likely. Which is interesting. Which, speaking of which, I should actually do some fishing. And I am rusty, apparently. Got a stingray. You take up a lot of space, sir. I don't have enough space for many more of you. What is over here? Assume that's the trader lady, which I guess I should dock with her since these stingrays are taking up all of my space. There's also like an industrial? Looks very industrialized over there. I have to check that out. There's a lot of little towns over here. And sea tornadoes, I guess. Good gosh, that's kind of creepy. Hi. I love the sound of rain against the roof of my cabin. Is there anything better? Probably. But I ain't gonna tell you what it is, because I don't know. Anyway, let me send the research part to my storage. Actually, speaking of which, is there anything good I can get? Because I have 2. I mean, I can get the mangrove line, which I probably should get, because I was over in the mangrove area. And being able to install this on my boat would be good. When I get back over there. How do I leave? So I should do that. And then let me also grab this message in a bottle. Artifact manifest? Is this the one that leads me to pirate treasure? Certainly hope so. Hi, new friends. What's up? Anyway, what message did I just get? Vessel SY Grand Prize owner, Mr. Michael Schult, Port, Gale Cliffs. oaken music box, purchased from the antiquarian at Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside. Otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by locksmith. Wooden mask, carved wooden tribal mask, said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. That's a lot of stuff. That's a powerful mask, gosh darn. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. Okay, but a pair of socks? I didn't know much about no bartering economic system, but socks? I guess. 12-piece tea set. Bone china, 6 times cup, and 6 times saucer. Acquired from an Eastern dealer. Do not use. Jar of earth. A jar containing earth from a meteor impact site. Allegedly. Well, that sounds like a scam, I'm gonna be honest. But okay. Anyway, I'm reading a book already. Hi, who are you? What is it? Do you need help? And by which I mean, I know you need help, because it's got a green, haha, I need help indicator. Yeah, that made sense and sounded smart. I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally, we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Sure, I don't know what a conger eel is. Thank you, you'll be decently compensated. Anything else? Where can I catch one? Since I don't know what a conger eel is? Yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out and around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, and did I mention that they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Anything else? No, because you've set me on a task that I am clicking the wrong button again. Do not want to be on. I'll be for real. Oh, you're glowing. That's always a good sign. Actually, I believe it is, because it last time was an artifact, no? For the collector dude. Oh, but I can't get in there. An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Oh, greetings! Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? This place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I've been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life. Until the collapse. What's the collapse? Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. I could help you move. It's not that simple. My brother would never... You see, I used to live in Ingfell with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things were bad. We fought a lot, mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I cannot return without it. Where'd you lose it? That's where the problem lies. After the collapse, that creature, it dragged debris from the houses down into its wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world to me. Okay. Thank you, but please be careful. So why'd you steal it in the first place? I mean, you were fighting with your brother, which suppose I have not the correct amount of knowledge to really understand, because as an only child myself, I am going to die. Hello, friend. I'd like to leave now. Goodbye. Are you... Oh, that's a rock! Apparently watch where you're going, or something. I don't know, I don't boat. I know you need to watch where you're going when you're driving, but boating, I mean... I didn't expect rocks to come out of nowhere. I don't boat. I haven't boated for... ever, actually. The last time I was on a boat would have been... so long ago. I mean... I can't even honestly say, because... a stonefish. Because I was a young child the last time, because I live in a landlocked state where there ain't nowhere to fish. I mean, there's lakes and stuff, but you don't get, like, the ocean and all that. And the last time I was on the ocean was... I would have been under the age of 10, and probably went fishing and didn't catch anything because I didn't know what I was doing, and I'm clicking all the wrong buttons because I'm rusty. But yeah, I mean, I didn't know anything. Yeah, I mean, a tiger mackerel. That's the last time I went fishing, so I don't, and I didn't drive the boat, obviously, given that I was, you know, like 6 or something. So I suck at this video game. I should sell these fish. But yeah, so I have not boated in a while. And then, what else was I saying before? Oh yeah, before I was rudely interrupted by that fish trying to murder me. Yeah, I'm an only child, so I wouldn't quite know about brotherly disputes and such. But, I don't know. Oh my gosh, these things are... I got a wreck fish. I'm so bad. I wouldn't know about stealing no family crest. Besides the fact that, you know, my family doesn't exactly have a family crest. Though, to be fair, I don't... Do any families at this point? I mean, I'm sure there are some, but not normally, no? Yeah, what do I know? But I can't fit you, can I? Okay. Apparently the wreck fish are too big and I need to go sell them. Ah. Oh, that's a rock. Beep! 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 Excuse me, while I back up. And why is my vision going red? Why am I insane? I'm trying to not go insane. Hello again. Not every crab can be found at every depth. When finding a spot to drop your pag crops. Pag crops. Oh, the English language is hard. By which I mean my mouth is dumb. Same difference, though, honestly. I guess it's like, I don't really know what I need to be doing, right? Obviously, I need to be finding the artifacts. But I don't exactly know where I'm supposed to be finding them. Which makes it hard. I'm gonna go over here and not die, because I can do that. But, like, I don't... Ooh. Like, I feel like I should be trying to find the artifacts, but I don't know where to look. I don't think there's, like, a specific destination that I can have of, like, yes, this is where to find the artifact you need. I don't think anything really tells me. I think I'm kind of just supposed to be exploring. But I don't know what to be exploring. What is this? Hello? Anybody home? Oh, it's the photographer that everyone was trying to tell me to meet. I found you. Let me make it morning time, though, first. Hi. Ah, hello. Sorry, would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot. You moved aside. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation and mutters to herself. No, this simply won't do. What happened? Angle, this lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of anything with this. And the others, I fear they were lost overboard. She sighs again and looks off to the west. I was sailing from Stellar Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between two lines, and then I crashed into some coral. I thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. You were able to retrieve the lenses for me. Ah, let me see. She rummages through what few belongings survived the trip. I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it, if you can find those lenses. I'll mark on your map where I think I lost them. I'll take that camera. And I guess I was about to say I understand your plight, but I really don't. I've never lost lenses. But to kind of explain why they would even make sense, I am a photographer. I do photography. And at some point I may try to show that off and make that a part of my channel and explaining that and showing off, because I haven't been out hiking and taking photos because I do landscape photography. You know, if you know of Ansel Adams, I do that kind of photography. Granted, I do color and I do some astrophotography with that and stuff, but I do that. And I haven't been out in a while, but I think at some point I may try to make that a part of my channel, is doing, you know, the showing off my photography. I may even try at some point to sell it, because many people have told me I should try. I've never fully believed that, but I suppose that's up for people to buying to decide, not me. So, but yeah, I will do that at some point. And I may show off even soon some of the stuff I've already done, because I'm proud of it. But yeah, so I don't quite understand the plight, because I don't lose my lenses. But as someone who has way too many lenses, I do understand the necessity of them, and why losing them would be painful. Anyway, hello, hi, makeshift dock, hi. Next to the dock is a derelict campsite. Strange symbols are scratched into the sand. What do you want to do? Inspect the symbols. What cult existed here? The symbols span the breadth of the camp, twisting this way and that. Some are grouped together into what must be words. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. The last symbol trails off hurriedly and looks unfinished. Inspect the last symbol more closely, then. A glint of metal shines through the sand. I got a sapphire ring. You take it for yourself. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. Oh, yeah. Inspect the footprints. Whoever left the footprints was barefoot. The prints are large and wide, perhaps indicating that they were left by a man. But you don't know much about footprints. What do you mean you don't know much about footprints? I mean, I'm not a... Wait, because I searched the campsite. An extremely rough and worn sheet of fabric is collapsed at the base of some wooden supports. There's nothing remarkable about it. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't know how you don't know much about footprints. Like, I'm not saying you should be some expert tracker or something. You know, I'm not expecting you to be no Geralt of Rivia or something. If you've played The Witcher, you should understand why I said that. And if you haven't, well, you should, because that's a phenomenal game. Is this Abyssal? Yes. Kind of figured. But I mean, I'm not expecting you to be no Geralt of Rivia or anything, but like, a slab of rock cuts about the waves. There are 4 large, powerful fish shapes carved into its face, and 4 great fissures running along the rock's base. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Anyway, I keep getting interrupted in my thoughts. What was I saying? Yeah, no, you don't need to be like some expert tracker, but like, what do you mean you don't know much about footprints? They're footprints. They're feet. I'm not saying you should know what the size of the footprints are and what that means or anything, but like, well, this looks important. It's glowing. What are you? Anchor flag. Oh. Yay, another flag for my boat. Can I dock here? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air. But yeah, I can't do anything with those stones. I already found one. Can I dock? Or no? It kind of doesn't seem like it. Which is bizarre. Oh, but that looks like the little trader lady that I can dock at. But first, give me new fish. A coral grouper. I'm in the coral area. I see. I can't grab another one. Or maybe I can if I manage my space better, but that hurts my head. So I'm gonna not do that. And go sell these fish. For free money. Because free money is, in fact, free money. And we appreciate free money as much as anyone else. Hello. That's a jellyfish. That music was... I was not prepared for that. Crab bots can be quite profitable if you can find a good place to drop them. Just don't forget where you put them. Again, I know I didn't tell this to you. I believe it was the fishmonger at Greater Marrow that I told, but I will forget where I put them. Wow, this area is pretty. I got a firefly squid. Those guys are kind of cool looking. Oh, why is it red and glowing? And why does that mean I'm drawn to go to it no matter what? Oh my gosh! No, 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 no. You know what? I'm good. I'm so good. I'm so far good. You know, I'm leaving. I was never there, actually. In fact, oh my gosh. That was terrifying. That gave me some, like, mad Subnautica vibes there for a second. Which I was not prepared for. At all. Oh my gosh. Something tells me if I wait till daytime, though, the thing that I could actually have grabbed is no longer there. And you probably will be chill. Or maybe you won't. And maybe I need to figure out what you are and if you're gonna kill me. Oh! I am gonna die! Okay, it is the Kraken. Understood. Ow! I didn't know there was the Kraken! Well, how am I supposed to get the thing? How do I get the thing in the middle of that if there's a Kraken guarding it? This place sucks, man. I got a consumed grouper? What is that? Once dazzling skin, now bleached and eroded. It barely resists, relieved at a final end. Uh-huh. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like it. This is disgusting. I'll grab this. Because this is valuable, and free money is free money. I got another sapphire ring. Nice. Ooh, and a message in a bottle. The other one talked about treasure. Not really pirate treasure necessarily, but treasure nonetheless. But there was no... It didn't lead me anywhere, and this is the 6th and 7th of March. That's pursuits. Messages. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered in the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said, or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Why are you so worried about what day you wrote it under? Is this not from, like, a personal journal? Anyway, good for you, I guess. Though, is this the same people with the rods and the boat renaming and the... I guess I'd have to look at the dates to figure it out. Well, like, researcher. Hi. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm a fisherman. Straight up. Ah, yes, I thought you had the look. But a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Why? It's the ocean. That's where you fish. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. Yep, what do you need? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. Are you talking about the biggie Kraken? The big Kraken that murdered me? I fled here, have been making do as best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect all of them. A firefly squid, I have found those. A glowing octopus I have not found, and an aurora jellyfish I have also not found. Is there anything else? No. Since I don't have any of the jellyfish on me. Or not the jellyfish, the firefly squid. I sold them all already. So, I don't have that for you. I don't know, I guess I'll go this way. I don't quite know, like, I feel like I'm skirting the edge of the map and I'm gonna have issues with that. Since something tells me if I go off the edge of the map, I'll just begin to implode. That's like a hammerhead shark, and not what I need. Also, probably don't have space for it anyway, so... Is this the mangrove area again? Have I gone in a full circle? If so... I have the rod for it now. If I can find the... Getting over it with mind and body. Book reading. Completed. What did this do? 15% resilience to panic. That's good. So I won't die as much at night, or at least become as panicked. Since I don't actually know how it works. At least in my head from going through it and kind of observing it, it feels like the amount to which I am dying, you know, fish are coming out of the water to murder me and stuff, is related to the amount of panic I have, right? How panicked the little eyeball that appears on the daytime, like, clock at the top is. All right, because as we see in a second, is this... It's a plane. It's a crab! Ah! I forgot about that part. I know it's literally the title of the last video on Dredge. But that's a freaking crab! Aye. But yeah, so there's the eyeball on the top. Is like just completely changed subjects because I don't want to think about that crab anymore. But as it starts at like blue and it gets more red as you get more panic and I feel like that's what causes me to get jumped on by all the scary things. So I'd like to avoid being panicked. So resilience to panic is good, I think. Hi, I'm back. My light needs to not go out actually. Preferably, I would prefer to have that on, because that also helps me not lose my mind. Which I am actively trying to avoid. Hi, how's it going? I need to sell these fish. There you go. And then I need your shipyard. Because I want... Do I have the heat-resistant line? No, I didn't actually buy it. But I have the money for this, so let me buy this and install it. Let me send my oceanic rod to storage. Did I ever get... Wasn't there... Didn't I have a line that was... Oh, it did both coastal and shallow, and oceanic was different. Wait, does this one... Hold on. Does this one do... No, this one does coastal as well. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna sleep. And then I'm gonna go fishing for some new mangrove fish. We'll see what those are all about. And hopefully no crabs murder me. Hi, mangrove. I got a sergeant fish. Why do I feel like I'm... Stop creaking! It's freaking me out. I got a gar. That's a long fish. I'm bad? That's a very long fish. And another message in a bottle. Question mark added to cabin. That's always good. It feels like years since I have been warm. I do not expect him to write. I just need to know that he thinks of me from time to time. The next few lines have been smudged out. He must return. More angry smudging follows. I have written him another letter. This will be my last one. If all the letters are like... Well, I guess not all of them can be. Because, like, the shipping manifest one definitely wasn't. But, like, if that's about the couple that we've been kind of semi-following of... What is that? Oh, time to leave. Time to leave, that's a dead end. Why is the Loch Ness Monster following me? That's not fair. Oh! Oh, the mushrooms explode! My catch has been tainted by the spores. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna go, I can't go that way! There's birds! Some of your catch has rotted away! Sergeant Fish lost to the birds! That's okay, honestly! At this point, I just want out! Let me leave! I'm lost in a maze, I don't know where to go! Let me leave! Am I back to where the lady is? Are you over here? Yes. Do I even have any fish, or did I just lose everything to... Ow. I think I lost everything to... Can I get on the thing? I've got a surprise for you! A gift from my most loyal customer! Here, I want you to have this! Art of the Silver Tongue. She takes a book from a nearby shelf and hands it to you. Flicking through it, you see page corners turned in and handwritten notes in the margins. Rot. I'm gonna discard that, and I'm gonna sell this fish for nothing, because it was rotted by the death that I just experienced. And I got another book, which, Art of the Silver Tongue sounds like it's for getting better prices on things. Which, speaking of which, maybe I should just start reading that now. And finish this later, because better prices means more money, and more money means good. But anyway, I'm going to leave this episode of Dredge here. Again, I want to reiterate that I apologize for being a little late on recordings and taking a bit of a break. I just had some stuff to do again, and yeah, so I'm going to move to one video a day, because just for time's sake, I really don't have the time with everything else I'm trying to do to upload 2 videos a day every day. There may be some exceptions to this, of course. I may sometimes just want to upload a second video or have the time to do it. And if I do, I will definitely be doing that. But for the large part, I wouldn't expect more than 1 video a day going forward. At least for a bit, while I've got some stuff going on. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video of Dredge. If you're enjoying the channel, if you're coming around here often and you find yourself enjoying it, then yeah, I would ask that you please like the video and subscribe, because that would really help me out. And, you know, I've been doing this for a bit now, and I haven't gotten much of anywhere, which is fine. Obviously, YouTube is hard, and I don't expect anything crazy to happen. But if you do find yourself enjoying my content, and you really do, subscribing is free, and it would really help me. It would tell me that I'm doing a good job. It would tell me that you want to keep seeing content. And it would help motivate me, for sure. And, you know, I'm really trying to put my heart into this and work it out. And, you know, if there's stuff you want to see, if there's stuff you don't think I'm doing well, or there's, you know, parts where, you know, maybe I get a little crazier that you enjoy, I would love to hear that. So if you have that, please feel free to put that in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling on, so I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!